Hello everyone and welcome to another Top 5 Records video. And another new start of a series because I'm reaching the end of my Pink Floyd series in which I do a full discography review an album by album in every new video. And I noticed I really enjoy it because with Pink Floyd I noticed so much development and changes which I always took for granted, but listening to them in chronological order and taking specific notes and thinking about specific songs, I really get a different sense of their body of work, of the development, of the involvement of the artists themselves within the band, the contributions, and also how time changes and influences these things. It gives a very new and interesting perspective to albums. Now, today I want to start another series. I will end off the Pink Floyd series, but I want to start another one as well. And what better bands to continue this discography series than with the Beatles, especially since this album, their first album, has turned 60 just about a couple of weeks ago. It was released in March of 1963 and its 60th anniversary went by almost unnoticed, which I find really absurd. I would have loved to see a 60th anniversary edition or a beautiful new version like it did with the Revolver. Now, going into this album. First of all, it was never my cup of tea. I always found the early Beatles songs, let's for example the first record, not edgy enough. But then I found this pressing, and this you can see. This is not a near mint cover, but it's a 60-year-old pressing because this one is from 1963. It's not the first or the second one, which have a very unique label. This is the third pressing, and it was pressed about within a month of the first pressing. So this should sound rather similar. And to be frank, it sounds amazing. And listening to this in mono, or at least in a good copy, because I also have a British stereo pressing, which is also pretty nice of this album. But listening to this in an old pressing and listening to it the way it was pressed in those days, I really get the sense of what was going on much more. Because this was interesting rock and roll. It was rock and roll for teenagers, and you can clearly hear that on the songs. But there's something exciting going on. There's something in these grooves which gives this album something unique. Now, it starts off with I Saw Her Standing There, which, I just put it on and me and my dog started to dance. Couldn't help it. We just had a dance. Couldn't sit still. Had a dance to that song. It's such a powerful, energetic song, and that hasn't aged a day. But aging is an interesting topic on this album, because when I go to this track, Misery, the second track of the album, written by Lennon and McCartney, I think it is, how do I say, kind of a lame song. I think the harmony bit is a bit of cliche. I like the piano in there though, but there's pretty much a high school teeny bopper vibe going on this album, and sometimes it works, sometimes it's fresh and unique, and sometimes it's just not completely there. And I have this, the sense that Misery is not completely there. But then again, you go to the third track, Anna, or Go to Him. Yeah, that's again amazing. That's again an amazing song. Still, it is within the teeny bopper element, the high school girl vibe, but it's fun. It works. It's a great song. I really like the guitar on there. Go with him. Now, fourth song, Change. It's not written by Lennon McCartney. It's a cover, just as Anna's. Change didn't do it for me. Also, same problem as with Misery, just something that, in my opinion, hasn't really aged that well. It's that's the thing with this album. There are moments which is just incredibly great, and there are moments which I'm just not fully coming along. But then you have Boys, and Ringo Starr does a great job singing here. I mean, he has some great energy in his voice. There's a nice energy on the track. It's not a masterpiece of a song. It's just a fun rock and roll rhythm and blues kind of thing. Then we go to Ask Me Why. Really okay. Really okay in my regard. A lot of teenage stuff going on there. It's fun. Really okay. And then end off this side with Please Please Me, which I think that's an amazing song. I mean, there's this vibe, there's this flowing element going on. I mean, the come on, come on, come on, come on, oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, please, it's great. It's great. I think it's a good song. Really good song. I love the rhythm guitar. I love the beat and harmony. It's you know, yeah, it's great. Love the harmonica on there. There are some very good songs on there. Now, the second side. The second side opens with Love Me Do, which is a masterpiece. I mean, these guys were there are also some great big masterpieces on here. Love the melody. It's such a beautiful driven song. Then P.S. I Love You. Nice tune, but the lyrics with regard to love are getting a bit much on here. Then you have Baby It's You, sung by John Lennon, and that I think that may be the best song on this album. Maybe because I saw her standing there. Please Please Me, Love Me Do, Twist and Shout are also great contenders for that. But personally, Baby It's You. It's such a powerful recording. It's not in the beat. I mean, the beat is a little bit laid back for that song. And there are versions which are much more up-tempo, but Lennon has such a conviction in his voice. His shouting of the "Don't want nobody, baby, it's you." It's so, I mean, the way he does it, it's so pure. That might be one of his best vocal moments even. I really, really love it. Then we continue with Do You Want to Know a Secret? Yeah, nice enough song, but so much love songs. A Taste of Honey, also nice enough. And I can say the same for There's a Place. Nice, okay tunes. I mean, they're not a bore, they're okay tunes. But then you ended up with Twist and Shout, which is a mesmerizing recording. I mean, this album, Please Please Me, may not be quality-wise a great continuum or continuous of the level. I mean, there are some of the best recorded moments in music history in here, and there are some things which do not pass the test of time that much, or may have a stronger emotion when you put them in a recollection of melancholy, or put them in a certain teenage year or time spirit. But nevertheless, the atmosphere on the album, the energy and the freshness of these young guys making fresh and interesting rock and roll, that sound is continuously on here, and it's that makes it a strong record with some amazing, masterfully recorded and brilliant recorded songs. So Please Please Me, this is its 60th birthday. An impressive album, and I kind of like it. I do, even if there are these moments which are not amazing, and I hold it close to my heart. I really enjoy this record. So, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.